I accidentally signed myself up for Ipsy last month. If you want to hear how that happened and what I did about it, then stick around. But first of all, welcome or welcome back. Thank you for choosing to spend a little bit of your time with me today. For a couple of years, I received Ipsy. I don't remember exactly what year I started getting Ipsy, but I got the Glam Bag for a little while, and then I upgraded to the Glam Bag Plus and got that for a while. And then after a while, it just started getting really repetitive. I had so many eyeliners. If you saw my mascara, brow, and eyeliner declutter that I just put up, a lot of those black eyeliners that I decluttered came from Ipsy bags. And my skin was really not happy experimenting with a whole bunch of different skincare products. And so I decided to just cancel the Ipsy and instead focus on using the money to get products that I know that I wanted to try or that I wanted to review for you. And that's been working really, really well. Of course, Ipsy is always trying to get me to come back, and so I get lots of emails from them. And sometimes I do order from the pop-up shop. They have really good deals on some things. And so if I see something that's on good deal that I do use, then I will order it. So in December, I get an email just like all the rest, and they're offering me, I don't know, 1,800 points or something like that if I sign up again. So I clicked the button in the email that I thought was going to take me to the Ipsy site to get more information, except I didn't read the fine print. And this is on me because the fine print was there, but the fine print was that if you click on it, it automatically signs you up, so it did. So I was able to go in and cancel the subscription, but the January bag was already charged and I couldn't cancel that bag. And so I decided to just treat it as a happy little accident and enjoy whatever they sent me in January and show it to you guys. And then since I was getting it anyway, I decided to do some of the $3.50 add-ons. So I'll share those as well. So the bag for January was this super sparkly sequined purple bag. And let's dig in and see what's inside. One thing that's different from when I used to get the Ipsy to now is that their postcard actually has information about the products on it. And maybe that's a difference between the Glam Bag and the Glam Bag Plus, because in the Plus you can choose a couple of your items. And so everybody's bag is going to look a little different. I don't know. But anyway, so Glow Your Soul is their theme for this month. And they're telling you to soft launch the new year by getting relaxed, recharged, and ready to take on whatever comes your way. Nourish your skin, play with color, practice kindness to yourself and others, and make sure you feel pampered every day. Because the path to getting that glow, both inside and out, starts now. Not a bad message. And so then inside are the products, and it says it's valued up to $70. So let's get started. It's been a while since I've done an Ipsy unboxing and I'm a little bit rusty. I realized part of the way into getting ready today that I should have been using the Ipsy products and not just whatever I wanted. So I do have all of the products that are in here on my face, but the skincare products that I did the add-ons for, I did not use. I'll use those products tonight and tomorrow, and then I will put a pinned comment with what I thought of those. So the first item on the card that I pulled out of the bag is the Tarte Shape Tape Radiant Concealer, and this is in 12N Fair Neutral. I've actually been wanting to try the Shape Tape Radiant because the regular Shape Tape is way too drying for my mature under eyes. I did not set this, and it's been on now for probably about an hour, so I am going to take a look in my 10X mirror and see what I think. I do have just a little bit of creasing under here, but I bet if I tap it out, yeah, it disappeared. And I think I'm going to leave it unset. Generally, I set my concealer, but lately I haven't been, and I think my under eyes look better with it unset. I'm not sure that I love the radiance, however. I've got a mirror here in front of me too. It's possible that this is just a little bit too light for me, but I feel like the radiance is actually emphasizing the texture and wrinkles under my eyes. What do you guys think? Let me come in close and see. I don't know, I'm just not loving it, but my daughter has already told me that she wants it, so I may use it for a couple of days and then give it to her. The next thing is this Lash Step Mascara. This is a really cute component. It's pitch black. It says it's here to take care of your lashes with just one coat. It helps both lengthen and add volume, so you can finish your glam right. And, okay, this mascara. First of all, it's got this super flexible tip, which I'm not fond of. The shape of the brush I thought was going to be just fine, but honestly, this was a mess. I'm going to put a picture right here of what my eye looked like after I put this on. It was everywhere. It's very wet. One coat did nothing. So I actually ended up putting on 3 coats, and I still feel like you can barely see my lashes. There's no length at all. There's very little volume, and they're sticking straight out. I did curl them before I put it on. So maybe this is one that needs a week or 2 to dry out a little bit before you can use it. But it was on my hands. It was everywhere, and it was really hard to clean up. So this I was really not happy with. The next thing in here is the Wing Me Cosmetics Perfect Eyeshadow Shading Brush. It's a really pretty purple handle and really goes nicely with their bag. So nice theme. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but it was very nice. It is a kind of dense shading brush, and I did use this for the eye look today, and it's a very nice brush. I wasn't telling you the retail prices. Okay, so the Shape Tape, the full-size version retails for $31. The Lash Step Mascara is $21. And I have so many mascaras that I really like from the drugstore that, yeah, would definitely not repurchase that one. And I'm not even sure I'm going to use that again. I mean, I'll use it again to give it another shot, but I don't know that it's one that's going to stay in my mascara rotation. And this brush then retails for $23. Yeah, I wouldn't say that that's worth $23. e.l.f. has a brush pretty much just like this. You can get them from AOA Studios. There's a lot of places you can get a dense shader brush like this for way less than $23. Then there was a lip liner from Lay Beauty, and this one is in City Lights. It is pretty much my standard go-to lip liner color, shade. Just a kind of a slightly warm leaning nude, pinky peach, and I have many like this, so now I have one more. We will leave that there, and then in a few minutes I'll see if I can smudge it, see how well it stays on. I did put this on, and then I used the Ravi Beauty Effortless Lips in Dahlia. I do have a review of these, by the way, too, and I'll put that in the cards. And then to my surprise, there actually was an eyeshadow palette in here. This is Daydreams by Lucky Chick, and I checked, and Lucky Chick is cruelty-free and vegan. So I don't have to worry about any ingredients in here giving me an issue. And it's just a really pretty eyeshadow palette. There is a pressed glitter, and I did swatch it, and it's really pretty. If you like glitter, cool. I will never use that glitter because I do wear contacts, and I do not want to get glitter underneath my contacts. But the other 8 shades in here are absolutely beautiful. It's pretty much a neutral palette, but then there's this super pretty purple kind of icy shimmer there. And that's what I have on the lids with this look. For the rest of the look, I used this shade here. I don't know. No, they don't have any names. So I used the lightish shade to set crease to brow bone. Then I tried using this as a transition shade, but it's kind of light. So I actually just went into this shade here for my transition. Then I put the purple all over the lid, and I used this kind of taupey shimmer just in the outer V area, and then used this to deepen up a little bit that outer V and crease. And I think it's a really pretty look. It's neutral, but it's got this little bit of pop of color, and it's completely wearable even if you are in an office that doesn't really allow you to get too bold and colorful. So those were the 5 products in the bag itself, and then my add-ons were all skincare. The first thing I'm going to tell you about is the Elemis Pro Collagen Insta Smooth Primer, and I really wish that I had used this so you could see, because I'm very intrigued after reading about it. It did have plastic on it. I took that off so I wouldn't have to deal with it. It says that it's a magic eraser for fine lines and pores. I'm intrigued. How about you? It says that it's skincare plus makeup, and it has a cryo-firming complex, Italian glacial water, Padina pavanica, I have no idea what that is, and it hydrates and tightens. So let's put a little bit on underneath that lip liner there, and just rub that in. It does feel smoothing I don't know if we're going to be able to see. I don't know, you can kind of see, I put it right here. And so if you look to either side of it, it does seem a little more textured on either side than it does in the middle. And it's super smooth. Wow. So that'll be interesting to actually put on my face. And again, I will let you know in a pinned comment what I thought of that. The next item is this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. All of these, by the way, were $3.50. And I actually got this for my daughter. I don't have intensely dry skin, but my daughter has patches on her skin that are really dry, especially around her nose and mouth. And so I got this for her to use at night. It is sealed, but I'm going to open it. Oh, it looks like marshmallow fluff. Wow. Okay, so it's kind of making me hungry. Don't eat it. I don't really smell anything. I'm going to just take what's on the lid here and put it on my other hand. That feels really nice. My hands are so dry right now. We've had sub-zero temperatures for most of the week. I think it was Saturday that it got super cold, and -7. That was kind of just crazy temperatures, -20 wind chills. We're actually above 20 today. I think we're going to get like into the 30s. Feels like a heat wave out there. So yeah, that feels really nice. I don't know if you can tell any difference in my hands, but it does feel super hydrated. So hopefully that will be helpful to her. Then I got the small size of the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. And sometimes I feel like I just need a good exfoliator. I feel like I've got lots of dead skin cells built up and that sort of thing. So I'm excited. So I'm interested to try this and see. It tells you that after you wash your face, you put this on, leave it on for a minute or two, and then wash it off. It says for glowier, more youthful skin, it removes dead skin cells from the top layer and improves texture, refines pores, and reduces fine lines and wrinkles. So sign me up for that. I'm excited to try it. My coffee's cold again. I've already warmed it up twice today. The next two are both from Innisfree, and it is the green tea and hyaluronic acid serum, and then the green tea seed hyaluronic acid cream. And I got these to use together on the nights when I use my retinol. I'm no longer using a tretinoin prescription Retin-A product, but I do still have a retinol. It's actually a retinaldehyde. And the difference there is the tretinoin is the one that doesn't need to make any conversions for your skin to use it. Then there's retinal or retinaldehyde. Your skin needs to make one conversion in order to be able to use it. And then retinol are the ones that your skin needs to make 2 conversions in order to be able to use it. Retinols and retinals are less likely to be irritating to your skin and are better tolerated generally. I was able to use the tretinoin for a couple of years. I went through Curology and then agency, and then my skin just said, no, we're not doing this anymore. It looked textured, it looked flaky, it just was not good. So I stopped, and my skin honestly has been in a lot better shape since I stopped. But I would like to use my retinol more than I'm using it, and I'm kind of afraid to. So I thought these two might be very hydrating and good to use on the nights that I use the retinol. So it says for these, this is super rich in amino acids, antioxidants, and minerals to strengthen your skin barrier and hold moisture. I'm all about barrier strengthening right now. The CeraVe cleanser has ceramides that are barrier strengthening, and I also have the Ordinary's Skin Barrier Repair Serum. It's that bright pink Pepto-Bismol looking serum. I use that at night, and I'm really happy with how my skin is responding to that. So then this one, I guess I could take it out of the box for you. See what it looks like. It's a really cute bottle. For all of these add-ons, I did not look up the retail price of the full-size packages because I'd already dilly-dallied long enough trying to get the information together, and I will put it on the screen for you. It doesn't have a dropper or anything. I guess you just kind of, what I did was I stuck my finger on the top there and did that. And I just want to see what it feels like. It is very serum-y. mean, I can't see anything that it did anything, but it felt nice. I don't really smell any fragrance. It just kind of smells like the ingredients. So it's, I mean, it does have green tea in there and I can kind of smell that. I will update in a future video at some time what I think of these. And then the cream. Again, I don't really smell anything other than like a tea-ish kind of smell. But it's just a moisturizer. And I don't know if I have any place that I can put this that I haven't already put stuff, but let's put it over here. Just feels like a moisturizer. It does feel very hydrating and my skin feels super soft where I put that. So I'm excited to use those and see how they get along on the nights when I use my retinol. All right, let's see what we've got going on here with this lip liner. Now remember, I put skincare stuff all around it, so, and I also have it on my hand, but yeah, it kind of just wiped right off. So I don't know that it's necessarily long lasting, but that kind of works well. If you're using a lip liner that is waterproof and long lasting with a lip product that is not, when the lip product wears off, you end up with this just a ring of lip liner. And I'm not fond of the way that looks. So if I'm going to be using something like the Revee Beauty that actually is not super long lasting, I kind of prefer a lip liner that also wears off about the same way. And I don't mind having to reapply my lip products after I eat or something like that, because the goal for a lip product changes. Sometimes I want it to be super long lasting because I don't want to have to think about it. And other times I just want something that's more hydrating because it's been super cold and my lips just need more moisture. Just did a quick scan and I think I showed you everything. For an accidental purchase, I am surprised at how well it turned out, and I actually really like everything in here except this. So I count that a win. If you're not subscribed, please take a second to do that before you go. If you have a little more time to spend with me, I'll put a couple videos over there for you to go check out. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
For an accidental purchase, I'm actually very glad. For an accidental purchase, Tina.